Hey, what's good, Arsenio? First comment I seen is from Arsenio. If I missed some of your comments, please put them back in. Prodigy, Jason Cavs, what's good? Cameron out there, random, true, Noti Gang on deck. Let's go, man. Have you guys seen Current Gen? Have you guys seen what it looks like, man? Which game are you gonna play first? What up, Chosen? Ari Dada. Wagwan, man. Appreciate you having them noties on, man. I appreciate all the new subs and everybody puts them noties on. It's huge. Mark, I appreciate you watching, man. Thanks for coming through, Mark. Twitter was lit yesterday. Twitter is going insane, man. We had some heavy hitters in our Twitter space. If you guys are not familiar with Twitter spaces, we've been hosting some Twitter spaces. And we had BrutalSim in there, One Rep Mike, Power DF, Boogie was in there, Uncle Demi was in there, and a lot of our regulars were in there as well. Shout out to Sad Emo Panda and Geo for holding it down. Mamba and Mills came through. It was just a good environment. The joint was just really lit. Big Cap, Big Red. Everybody was in there. It was just dope. Quick Jones was good. Jay, what up, y'all? Young Clips, 20s out there. What's good, 20? Hoodie Bless, A-Bart. What up, what up? Blessings upon blessings. Blessings upon blessings, man. That's what we do, man. We count them. We count them joints, but we don't keep track of them. We just count them. There we go. All right. We are live, man. Current Gen is up. It's looking amazing. Go into the news tracker. Get this thing started off right. Shout out to NBA 2K Intel, man. He goes insane. I don't know what he does, but man, let me just set up my chair right. 2K Intel B is the plug. What up, T Buckets? What's good? Chester, what's going on? The cruise ship has 16 decks. 16 decks, huh? I don't know how. That's pretty wild. He's saying it's like a sailing skyscraper. You finna change your time zone? Nah, I'm not finna change my time zone. There's some complications. I'm on PlayStation 5, so there would be some complications if I change my time zone. What build are you gonna do first? What up, Pluto Nash? Danny, what's good? Starfish out there. What up, Starfish? Venturious, I appreciate you coming through the last few days. I appreciate you watching, man. Holding down Twitch, man. Twitch has been growing tremendously. Shout out to the homies watching Twitch. We reached, if you guys don't know, we're trying to hit 40,000 subscribers on YouTube. We just hit 30,000 followers on TikTok. Twitch just hit 2,000 followers, and it's just been an amazing ride, and I love every minute of it, and I appreciate y'all coming through and watching. Cordell out there, Mikkel Brooks out there. The first build that I'm thinking of is something, we got to get our hands on the builder, but the first build I'm thinking of is something like a defensive, like a perimeter defender, something like a P-lock, but I think I'm gonna make sure that I have good shooting on there. So that's what I'm leaning towards. What up, Emo? What's good? Hey, Emo, can you see if I start up a Twitter space? Can you see if Geo could come through and let me know? Because I would like Geo to co-host. He did exceptional last night, and I think I would like him to co-host. I decided on Poor George build. That's not a bad looking build. That's exactly what I'm leaning towards. Next gen the move. I like how current gen looking. Next gen is way more. I ain't gonna front. Current gen is looking pretty wild. I would love to hear your thoughts. Let me know what you're thinking out there. Is current gen looking official to you guys? What's up, Mamba? What's going on? Kobe, what up? Did y'all hear about being able to choose? Yeah, so we learned that because a lot of people had the game early and they were live streaming it. So, you know, you could change your player indicator, which if you guys are not following me on TikTok, go check us out on TikTok because I drop like all this information. You could change your player indicator. So it's like this huge, large indicator that's like really like highlighted type of indicator. Some have flames. There's one with a basketball. Just like a really large, like neon basketball under your feet. And you could also change the sound of your release. Like if you have a perfect release, you change the sound. I heard one when they was live streaming, it sounded like a flame igniting when you got a green. So that was pretty dope. They are going to have some green animations as well. And some of those green animations are going to be in your season. So I imagine they're going to tie a lot of things like sounds, player indicators, and also animations. The green perfect release animation. I think they're going to tie a lot of that stuff to fill the seasons, like the season rewards. I could see them doing that. Appreciate the follow, Grown in Foot. Appreciate it. I think the new stamina nerf is going to be bad. People's jump shots will get slow. So why, help me understand why that's a bad thing. Like I personally think that's a great thing, that they're slowing down your timing if you dribble too much. So from what we noticed, if you guys wasn't in the stream yesterday, we were talking about this for a little while. What we noticed is that the guy that was live streaming, mind you, this guy is playing offline, so it's only going to be worse for players online. But he was playing offline, and he noticed as his stamina bar went down just a little bit below halfway, his shot speed slowed down tremendously. And you guys know, everybody wants a fast shot out there. This year is going to be different, and they increased perimeter defense. It's going to be a lot different, which like Mike Wang already expressed this. He said shot selection is going to be where it's at, y'all. So it ain't going to be no, I'm going to dribble for 15 seconds and I'm going to take a shot, because you're going to brick and you shoot an air ball. Not only that, you're going to shoot an air ball. So hopefully 2K, in my opinion, hopefully they stick to their gun stance. Johns, what up, man? Nathan, who remembers people said NBA 2K16 was trash. People love the game. Yeah, I love the game too. What up, game tight? Damn, Supermo, what's going on? Klay Thompson build or a Shaq build? That's two dramatically different type of builds, man. My lock is gonna be happy. Whack boy Vito on the track. Callie, what up, Callie? What's good? Walter Brown out there. Trey, yeah, I think that's good. This ain't NBA Jam. Stamina needs to be a big factor. This is gonna be great. Facts, game winner. Tell him again. I think, you know, there's different type of players out there, and I get it. Some people have invested a ton of time into learning the ISO game, and you guys are gonna be limited this year. But you got to consider for a second, what are limitations? Consider this for a second. What are limitations? See, when I'm running point guard, I see all of the players on my team as an extension of myself. So whether I'm scoring or my team, or I'm setting up my teammate to score, it's still 2 points that I created. You feel what I'm saying? So for a point guard to break down the defender, if they see their stamina's halfway and they force a double team, they dish out. That's not like their 2 points. That's why you're getting an assist. So hopefully this will encourage like real point guards to come back out. I don't know if 2K has the I appreciate that, Emo Panda. My wife told me about it. Sorry I couldn't get a chance to acknowledge that. I appreciate you making that happen. Shout out to Emo Panda for hitting 4K on Twitter. That was huge, man, and I really appreciate the way you've conducted yourself since getting this level of popularity. It really is nice to see. The point of ISO is to score, not dribble the whole clock. Facts. Point of ISO, you know, you should. It looks like 2K is telling players. Basically, you're gonna have maybe like a 4 dribble combo before your shot speed is gonna be affected. So there's a lot of other factors we got to consider as well, because what if they make ankle breakers overpowered, right? Consider they make ankle breakers overpowered and somebody gets their ankles broken with a 2 dribble move. That's all it's going to take, and you're going to have that open shot, because that's what they're looking for, shot selection. So there's other factors that we got to see. If defense is there, which I doubt ankle breakers are going to be super overpowered because their priority is defense. But we just got to see. I like to have my timing on my jump shot down, but I don't have no stamina. I won't have that muscle memory on my jump shot. But this is why it's going to be a spot up year, y'all. So put it like this. You're going to have ISO players that are creating. You have the chef badge that allows you to shoot off dribble from long ranges. And then you have the limitless spot up badge, which allows you to shoot spot up from like logo range. So I think it's going to be a year where point guards go like crazy with the dribbling. Not for an extended period of times, but a couple dribble moves, bang, 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 and set up a shot or set up a drive. You know, it's going to be back to real basketball. Hopefully. We'll see what happens, man. VSL Trey, appreciate it. Donnie Miller, does the game come out tonight? I think for some people it does. I think PowerDF just posted something. You might want to check on PowerDF. We could go to PowerDF actually. I think I have him up. Let me see if I could pull it up with exactly what he said. Here we go. So let me to 99 preload. All right, preload. So now, all right. So we could go into the news tracker. I got PowerDF's tweet up here right now. He said NBA 2K20. In case you guys don't know, he said NBA 2K22 is 99.137 gigs for PS4. That's on current gen, and 108.897 gigs. That was really detailed. 0.897 gigs for PS5, and that's next gen. PlayStation players will be able to download. Let me pull this up bigger so you guys could get a better look at it. PlayStation players will be able to download and preload the game 48 hours before, which I've already done. I preloaded it. Make sure you guys preload it and you have enough space on it, because if you wait till 12 a.m., you might not have enough space. It's going to take a little while to load. So it says, so now for New Zealand and Australian players, and tonight at midnight Eastern for American players. That's for the pre-download. But then we go to the 2K Reddit, which I made a TikTok video about it to keep people posted. 2K Reddit. I got it. I think they tweeted it out. We'll see if they tweeted it out. I'm pretty sure they sent it out. Maybe it was actually on their Reddit. Well, I could pull it up. We could just actually go to my TikTok. Might as well, because I am the ultimate NBA 2K22 news tracker. We'll go to the TikTok and pull it up, see if we can find it. Here we go, time zones. So we'll pause that. And it says, for North America, NBA 2K22 will be available to play at midnight. This is the NBA 2K Reddit sent this out. For North America, NBA 2K22 will be able to be available to play at midnight Eastern on September 10th. For everyone else, is midnight on September 10th in your local time zone. That's only North America. And then they say, yes, New Zealanders get to play first. So you guys, I mean, you should be able to see it if you download it. You should be able to see it, the exact time. And I think it's back to the same thing where New Zealanders get to play play a little early. Jay Murphy, one more day. Where's the PlayStation showcase? Kobe build, because I want to be able to do everything. In Australia, we can play tonight. Hey, Hoodie Blessed. That's a blessing, man. I hope you guys have fun tonight. If you go live, let us know in the Discord, so we can come through and show you love and watch it. What up, the face scan app? Yeah, the face scan app. I normally do a video on the face scan each year. I'm gonna check into that, Mr. Football. I'm gonna check into the face scan app, because it's true, it should be out here. Felt like I was watching a TikTok again. Yeah, I be dropping so many TikToks, man, and TikTok is going crazy. More of a thinking man's game this year. Gotta have strategy. Damn, 348 in the chat. Word, that's what we talking about. Appreciate y'all, man. Please hit that like button on the way in. Gotta have strategy instead of just dribbling around. Angles and speed changes. Facts. Dundada. Zidundada. Well, go on, man. Sorry I missed your comment. That joint went by quick. G Money out there. What are your thoughts about what 2K support tweeted? Yeah, that's pretty, so 2K support, let's go check out 2K. Let's go back into the news tracker and check this out right here. Let's go into the news tracker. So 2K support sent this out. Hey folks, our chat services will be shutting down at 12 a.m. Pacific Standard Time for several days. So right before the release of 2K22, 2K support sends out a tweet saying their chat services will be shutting down for several days, going on vacation. During this time, you will not be able to request a chat, but you can still submit a ticket with us here, and they give the link. So, hey, I appreciate it. Appreciate you following to T Buckets. So Major LJ Murphy. Yeah, yeah. That's funny to me. Is 2K finna have a ton of problems that they say, yo, shut down the chat ASAP? They said we got to get rid of this chat. Our chat is gonna go. We don't have enough. We do not have enough staff for all the for all the people that's finna complain. We don't have enough staff. Oh man, that is wild. That is wild, man. They don't care about you. You gotta deal with it yourself. So ain't nobody finna join their friends, man. Ain't nobody finna join their friends. It's pretty wild. They don't want to hear us. They already know. People like, nah. They told them early. They told them early. If you're not they can't make everybody work a triple shift. So they're like, yo, go ahead, go home, B. Because they're about to be mad chats coming in. What's up, Ash? Yeah, they don't want to hear it. They're like, nah. I'm telling you, they said we going on vacay. We going on, I know some of the people in like Europe side be saying they going on holiday. So yeah, they taking a holiday. Man, oh man. So yeah, current gen is looking official. Appreciate it, Infest King. Appreciate you coming. 410 in the chat. So you guys know, if you guys need to see the download sizes, I got that up. People who are like, a lot of people wondering if they could change their time zone. It's pretty risky from what I'm hearing. We had some big dogs in the Twitter space yesterday, and you know, some people are getting it early. I heard for Xbox is really easy. Some players were on Xbox. King Superior was on Xbox, and he says he's gonna be doing it early as well. So you know, hey, what about you, AC? Have you seen the next gen gameplay? Yeah, I saw the next gen gameplay. Yeah, I saw it get shut down right before our eyes. Next gen looks like a W. Everything looks like a W right now. But keep in mind, 2K is, they're marketing geniuses. They're gonna make it look like a W. But what I can say is that even the talk behind the gameplay feels and looks like a W. Everything we've seen, in my opinion, looks like it's a W. From some of the minor details that they're making and the balances between offense and defense. And you know, a huge factor for me was changing the shot speed depending on your fatigue level. I think that's going to change a lot for how the game just actually plays, how it feels to us. So there's a lot to look forward to, y'all. So if I pre-ordered, can I preload? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, if you my joint, before I went live, my joint just finished downloading. You want to make sure, yeah, we got 434 in the stream. You want to make sure you pre-download your game. Because what would happen is, like, when I turned on my PlayStation, it said I didn't have enough space, so I had to delete a game. Go and do that now. Check your PlayStation, make sure you have enough space. If you pre-ordered 2K22, I already, when I put on my PlayStation, the icon was there already, so it'll start a download. Just check your notifications, make sure check your downloads, make sure that it's actually has downloaded and it's not just in a queue. Like waiting for you to delete other content. Yeah, check your space, make that happen. People about to spend $50 and don't get VC. I hear that's gonna happen. If you change it to New Zealand, you might spend money on VC and risk losing that, and you're not gonna be able to bring your character back from, like, and you got to do it on a different account. I hear in Xbox is a little different, but yeah, pretty dope, man. Appreciate the new follow. Appreciate the follow, Will Mass MVP. Sorry if I missed anybody else. Smart to have ocean as a backdrop, so it eliminates latency. Facts. There you go. Shout out to 50-inch vert. Because people were saying that the cruise ship, people were thinking, look at the cruise ship right now. All you see is sky. And there's probably going to be more detail. But a lot of people were thinking that it's going to have more latency because it's moving. But I'm like, no, there's not much to render with just having the sky and the ocean in the background. Unless 2K tries to incorporate a bunch of stuff in the background and ruin it, I think just the sky and the change of time as the day goes along is going to be great. Keep in mind they did say next gen the wave tape bands. Keep in mind that they did say that you're going to be, as you approach a new season, like as you approach a new event, you're going to see it like the landmass off in the distance before you dock. So that's pretty dope as well. I don't know how that's going to affect anything, but just wanted to get that out there. Yeah, they said New Zealand release date is pushed back to the 17th because of the pandemic. They won't be able to play. That's the first time I'm hearing that. I've never heard that nowhere. Doesn't it go to different locations? Yeah, so the locations that we got so far, at least from what a big heck, from what they've confirmed so far, is that it's going to go to the Caribbean. They didn't specify where so far, but they did mention Egypt and they did mention Iceland. I don't know if there's going to be more areas there, but those are the locations that we know of so far that Current Gen is traveling to. Oh, Barra, appreciate the sub, man, going crazy. Let's get it, man. Ty Williams, appreciate the sub. Google it. Yeah, I'll check it out, Reefa. Appreciate the sub, y'all. Can we play 2K tonight? Yeah, if you're in New Zealand, I think you could play tonight. Shout out to our homie. He said he was gonna be playing tonight. Bro, that witch from 20. Google has just released it. The 17th. Dang. Hey, appreciate it, Sean. Thank you. Bro, I'm not playing this game if Next Gen Pro-Am isn't fixed. Facts, man. I hope Next Gen Pro-Am is gonna be fixed. What time is stream? Appreciate the super chat from Sean Capola. Thank you so much for sending your super chat in. Shout out to you, man. Appreciate the sub. Avoid Astro. We need a swim up bar. Tell him again, Jason. We need a swim up bar. I don't think a lot of people know about this stuff, but am I playing tonight? Nah, I don't think I'm playing. Nah, I'm not gonna be playing tonight because I didn't change my time zone. So we'll be playing at midnight tomorrow night. We're gonna live stream a bit earlier and just lead into the release. So we could get some dialogue going and get some idea of what people want to see, and we'll create a list of everything we're to go through according to, you know, our chat. Shout out to the 500 in the stream. 499 from Justin. What's good? All City, check out this YouTuber. Calm Dribbler has current gen new dribbling gameplay. Yeah, we've seen a lot. That's dope, man. I'm looking at current gen right now, and we can see everything. But we put a little bit on the screen, and they don't really want to have it on full display, but I could just kind of bring it up for a second here. We'll go into the news tracker, and you know, we got this nice little glimpse. If you said answer, I didn't hear. I don't know, Slim. You got to put it back in. The chat is going crazy. Don't forget, I know some of you guys are on Twitch. Like, yeah, they ain't that much. But we have a lot of people in here. We're streaming on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. So currently there's 527 people in here. $5 from Greg Davis. Thanks for keeping me up to date. Appreciate you, Greg Davis. Thank you. Man, you guys freaking rock. That is awesome to do that. It's such a nice gesture. $10 from B King. What up, B King? What's good? Wise guy. Yes, sir. Appreciate it, wise guy. Thank you for the love. Tyquel, what's good? All City, so are your final thoughts on dunk meter? Is a W? I'm not too set on the dunk meter. The way I'm looking at the dunk meter, the way appreciate y'all, man. Thanks for keeping us up to date. The way I'm looking at the dunk meter is that if it doesn't work, so from we was looking at the gameplay, right, with the homie that was live streaming it before the 2K Fez came knocking on his door and shut him down. But when we was looking at the gameplay, we noticed that he went up with an aggressive skill dunk and he missed one. He could have easily mistimed it. Maybe, you know, he wasn't used to it at all, but he did indeed miss the dunk. And it don't look that difficult. And I think some of the people were saying in the Twitter space yesterday that if you have a higher dunk rating, then you should have like more of a green opportunity to finish off your dunk. And I think it's going to be dependent on the defender in the paint as well. I think that's going to play a huge factor. Your rating and the defender will determine how big that green opportunity is. for your dunk meter. But you know, the way I'm looking at the dunk meter is if it doesn't work, like say, you know, it's too complicated, or it feels awkward, because I don't like the idea of focusing on a meter in the middle of and taking away from the actual animation. So I don't like that idea. So if it doesn't work, then I'll just use left, right, up, or square to go into my dunk. I doubt I'll use square because I'm more of an analog stick type of dunker, but I'll set up my dunks accordingly, like a straight arm tomahawk type of dunk, and then use left or right and make sure my drives like something like, what was that Limitless Takeoff joint? That Limitless Takeoff sounds crazy, so I could imagine Limitless Takeoff badge on Hall of Fame with the straight arm tomahawks. GG, taking off from half court. All City for New Zealand. Damn. Oh, here we go. It was pushed to the 17th. Yeah, a lot of people are saying it's pushed to the 17th. They were just saying that in the chat. Like up the blood clot chat. Appreciate you, Brandon. Yes, indeed. We don't use square around here. Yeah, facts. You know, it's hard. I can't imagine using square. Man, I haven't used square in a couple years. 590 in the chat. Is levels on current gen or their rep? I think you're going to go through the same thing. You're going to have levels as well on current gen, if I'm not mistaken, because you guys got some seasons too. So I'm pretty sure they're going to follow the same practice. Getting those levels is going to be different. Yeah. Thank you, Jay Murphy. Free throw line dunks. Facts. Dude, your streams are going insane. What's up, Jonesy? Yeah, man. The streams are going crazy, man. We've been doing some things, man. We work real hard, and the people are showing appreciation for that work. Our Discord has doubled in numbers, so if you guys are looking for players to run with on Discord, all you have to do is type !Discord and the link will come up. You can just join our Discord, man. Don't be running with no randoms in 2K22. I know they have matchmaking, I get it, but don't be running with no randoms in 2K22. We got a great community in Discord, non-toxic, only positive vibes. And if you're not on that time, don't even click the link. You can still play digital copies from New Zealand. Nice. 633 in the chat. Let's get it. You don't shoot with square? I shoot with square. I don't dunk with square. I do shoot with square, but I don't dunk with square. Certified Chuck, appreciate the follow. Shout out to everybody who's following. The chat is going insane. City, I always lock in with you, bro. All information is vital. Much love to you too, Brandon. Much love to you too. This is gonna be lit this weekend. All right, Discord's been lit every day. Run with me and with that Ben Simmons. You need to stop telling Emo Panda. You need to not create that Ben Simmons build. Let me go back into my talk. You need to not create that Ben Simmons build. I think you're gonna be sorely disappointed. It'd be crazy if you end up being a GOAT on that Ben Simmons build. I'm gonna check out the 3v3 with randoms. AC, sorry if you missed the answer this, but streaming on YouTube. I'm streaming on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. Yeah, I'll be streaming on. I stream on all three platforms. So appreciate the follow. Ash Money. Dre the Great. I am on next gen Xbox. Nice. Yeah, we got a ton of players in Xbox. We got a PC room. Room separated just for PC players. We got Xbox players. We got European servers. You know, we try to cover all bases. Now that a lot of players from New Zealand. Also, if you guys are looking for players from New Zealand, you want to connect with those players, we've got a ton of members from New Zealand and Australia in our Discord. So if you want to see gameplay early, join the Discord for sure. Because we got a ton of players, and I'm sure they're going to be live streaming. I'm going to have to create a New Zealand and Australia room. Most of them be in a general chat. 682 All City, bro. I don't want to keep repeating my question and get banned. No, you don't need to worry about it, Slim. It's okay. If I get to it, damn, see, it just scrolled right up. I can't scroll up because then I have to refresh my chat. I'm not looking at the Twitch chat. It's okay for you to keep repeating your question if I haven't addressed it yet, but I will do my best to address the chat. It's just like going insane, and I'm definitely not finna go crazy right now. I'll read them, but I'm not finna go insane. But don't worry about just don't spam it back to back, but don't worry about reposting it. I'm on PS5 next gen Some Chaz ban people. Yeah, it's all good. I get it, Slim. I think All City live streaming at regulation time. Well, yeah, I'll be on at midnight. You know, at midnight I will be live streaming. Everyone in 10,000 skill dunks. A certain finishing batch. Yeah, so what's up with these create a dunk type of stuff? Also appreciate it, Dre the Great. Thank you so much. Yeah, current gen has new hairstyles. Go check me out on TikTok. I post a lot of stuff on TikTok. So go to AllCityLiveTV on TikTok, or I think you could type ! TikTok here, and the link will come up. I'm doing good, Khan. I'm doing good. I hope you're doing good as well. Levi, appreciate the sub. My gamer tag. Oh, I thought you was talking to me. But yeah, go check out TikTok. I show the hairstyles on there. They released the hairstyles. It's tonight at midnight for well, it's, from what I'm hearing, it's been pushed back for New Zealand, but we'll be able to confirm that because we got a ton of New Zealand members within our Discord. But they are saying that it's pushed back for New Zealand. It could be capped, but I gotta check for myself. 8 Eastern, New Zealand. What height do you gain come out at 12? What height do you think will dominate bigs? What height for bigs? It's hard to say because I gotta see what's like how speed factors in this year, how strength. We know interior defense is gonna be OP this year, so we gotta see, man. I think you could always be safe in 2K with a 6'9" build. If you're gonna be playing 766 in the chat, go crazy. If you're gonna be playing primarily park and you want to play big, like a real big, then you could be safe with 6'9", and 6'9" will be okay for you normally in and they say that it's gonna be have like 2K20-esque type of play, and you know 6'9s were good. Shout out to Laker fan because I created a 6'9" finisher build and I called it the Laker fan finisher build. So yeah, I think you'd be safe with a 6'9", but to dominate, we don't know if you're gonna if you make a bigger build, if you're gonna be dominant. So that remains to be seen. Although Mike Wang did allude to the idea that you could create a 7-foot build and you're gonna see a huge difference. What up, Shy Glizzy? What's good? 6'10", yeah, 6'10". You can't go wrong with a 6'10". 6'10" athletic interior force, yeah. I see, man. I think how many of you guys are actually we got 760 in the chat. How many of you guys are actually creating inside builds this year? Do you think you're gonna create an inside player? Because in 2K20 we did see a lot of interior forces. So it's like, do you think you're gonna create a big or a build that's just dominant on the drive with no shot? Remember, the mid-range game is wide open this year. You have fades, you have leaners, you have post gameplay, which we were discussing in our Twitter space in great detail yesterday. What up, James from Xbox? Was good. So you know, we have a lot to look forward to. Caribbean. So you know, you're talking about, you got Emo Panda with the Ben Simmons build. But yeah, you know, there's a lot to look forward to. I think there's going to be a huge, being that they opened up the mid-range game and it looks like we got hoppers in here, leaners in here, post gameplay. According to Uncle Demi in our Twitter space, he was saying that it's the most expanded post gameplay that we've ever seen. So I had mentioned that we have seen great post gameplay in the past where post scorers were just overpowered. But according to him, and I don't know his resource, I could just say according to Uncle Demi, he says that this year's post gameplay is the most advanced post gameplay that we're gonna see out here. That there's no other 2K that has advanced in post play like this year. So man, keep that in mind. Maybe Dream Shake, who knows? Can you read my dono? Oh yeah, for sure, man. Sorry I missed it. Man, I'm gonna have to go to YouTube. Sorry, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Let me see if I could bring it up here, because there's a lot going on. All right, here we go. Jerry Cruz, appreciate the $4.99. Thank you so much. Did they show the MyPlayer builder? If so, can you show or describe it? I'm asking for current gen. Are they yeah, okay, so they didn't show the MyPlayer builder for current gen yet. But pie charts have been confirmed that they're coming back, and you're gonna have, I think they mentioned 4 new pie charts, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know what those 4 pie charts could be. We were speculating on what they could possibly be. But yeah, you are gonna get pie charts back, and they haven't showed the, at least I haven't seen, I can say I haven't seen the player builder for current gen. There are no squads 3v3 for next gen. I thought there was squads 3v3. We got the, it ain't like we could confirm that, because we always ready. This is why we call it the ultimate we call it the ultimate 2K22 news tracker, because we always have resources ready. And we're gonna pull up the courtside reports, and we got the report right here, and we'll go into the modes and find out exactly if there's a 3v3. I'm pretty sure there is. It was here, right, that they mentioned it? Yeah, apparel, matchmaking. Here we go. 3v3, player versus player. No squads. Oh, right. 3v3. I forgot. I think they left that out in matchmaking, because if you want to matchmake, then you can. We could go into the news tracker. They left it out because if you want to matchmake, so we got the matchmaking buildings, and we have the 3v3, player versus player, no squads only. The reason why there's no player versus player 3v3 is because you can do that in Pro-Am. So if you want to make that happen, then you'll just go into like the Pro-Am arena and create a team like that and play 3v3, player versus player. But 3v3, player versus player for cage matches, 1v1, player versus player, a lot of people are going to be in here. Affiliations. So peep this with affiliations, y'all. This is huge. 820 in the chat. Let's get to 1,000, man. Let's get to a rack. Please hit that like button on the way in. I think they lost an opportunity to make that another ranked mode. Not everyone wants to create a Pro-Am. Facts. Not everyone wants to create a Pro-Am team, but then again, if they had 3v3 matchmaking in there, nobody's gonna play 3v3 Pro-Am. So that's where the issue comes in. I think they were trying to secure the Pro-Am mode because they've already invested in it. But I could see them leaning towards, considering how successful matchmaking is, I could see them leaning towards putting a 3v3 player versus player and eliminating the 3v3 Pro-Am. I could see that happening. Appreciate the sub, cash out. Can you describe the takeovers look like for current gen? We haven't, I don't think we've gotten a glimpse fully of the takeovers. I thought we had it, but it was actually the player indicator. So I made a video talking about the player indicators. Actually dropped it today on TikTok. Affiliations, man, affiliations. Appreciate the follow, Scotty. It says here the city would have been, hey, you know what? We don't even need to read that. So, you know, one of the biggest issues I'm sure a lot of you guys had with affiliations, and I think is on everybody's mind, was that they penalized you for playing on the opposing, you know, like an opposing team's affiliation court. We were talking about this yesterday, how it looks like this year 2K is giving back to the player. It looks like 2K is finally saying, we understand we need to give. And you guys have an opportunity to win 1 million a week in the race of the week. 1 million VC a week. One player is going to be able to win 1 million VC each week in the race of the week. And then when I went to the affiliations tab, it looks like they removed, although they didn't confirm, they didn't mention that there's going to be a penalty in affiliations right here. In fact, they actually gave you an incentive for playing on your own court. So no longer will you get, it doesn't seem at least, you'll get penalized for going to an opposing team's or opposing affiliations court to play against them. But if you stay on your court, you'll get additional 20% XP. So that was good to hear. Let me know what you guys think about that. Is that a W or an L? If it's a W, put them W's in the chat. If it's an L, just let me know. They're gonna be sneaky. They look good. It looked good from what I saw. 50% was hella insane, man. It was hella W. Yeah, Mako says it's a W city. They brought back 19 takeover and 22. They brought back 19 takeover. Wildcats is Hoover Deuce. Wells, appreciate the sub. There was always extra XP on your own court. Yeah. Any current gen news? Current gen news, we could just show what's for current gen here. Let's pull that up. Shout out to NBA 2K Intel for providing us with this. Current gen is looking like a W. Next gen is looking like a W. What is there to help me, y'all? What is there to complain about? If you are complaining, Joe MC, appreciate the follow, man. We just hit 2,000 followers on Twitch, and we're at 2,145 now. It's a L Ray, still an L. Nobody. Damn, I missed that comment. Damn, them comments are going fast. I can barely read them. It seems they rewarded the rep boost to make it much easier. 20% penalization. I love the idea that I'm not going to get penalized to go play. You can't limit exploration. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you can't create a city and then tell people don't go over there to play. That don't make sense. Don't add up. Like, I don't know where's the idea of giving you a boost for playing on your own court. They should just, I would have preferred, you guys remember when affiliations were like, you had additional incentives, maybe like River City had better dunking, Old Town had better dribbling, and Sunset had better shooting. I like that idea. I don't know if people will still like that idea or if it's outdated, but 3v3 no squads was a letdown. I could see why it was let down, but keep in mind that you can go into the Pro-Am arena to have 3v3. Bro, I hate MyTEAM. I try playing. I'm looking forward to MyTEAM. What a takeover perk. So I haven't, did they describe takeover perks and I missed it? I don't think they described takeover perks in great detail yet. Let me know in the chat if they did. 919, we pulling up on a rack. We pulling up on a rack today. But yeah, I don't think they described in great detail takeover perks. Not yet, at least. But they're supposed to be like what it says, an additional. So you're gonna get something additional. Let me know if it's in the course I report. I could pull it up because I have the course I report. They should gave us boosts. I don't know, power shared what they were, but I don't know how he got that info. Power shared it. All right, so let's go to Power and see what Power's talking about. If Power shared it, let's see if he mentioned anything about takeover perks. This tweet is old. You can pre-download on both consoles. Yep. Let's see what Power's talking. I know Power is hella active. You don't have to buy the server. So if your $100 version, you're still buying. They download. It's probably gonna be deep, man. We gotta really check for this stuff because I would like to know more about takeover perks as well. Let me know if you guys see it. If you're on Powers, let me know if you see it and I'll pull it up. What up? Same was good. Underground Sensation stage is 24/7 stage on next gen. It's been confirmed at least by 2K Intel, which we could pull up as well. We could just scroll down on 2K Intel. And it wasn't too far back that he released that 24/7 stage, and I made a video on it. If you guys want to stay connected, you can go to oh, this is the poll. What's the move? Next gen wins this poll. Next gen and current gen, that was on September 7th, so that was yesterday. So it looks like a lot has been going on. That's the other images that we got there. More pictures of the cruise ship. Anti-Yup is in the city. NBA 2K22, they got it here. So we got that. And I want to pull up where it says, man, there's so much going on. There's the city map here, in case you guys haven't seen it. I'm not sure if you haven't seen that already yet. What up, Bubsy? Appreciate you joining. 958, pulling up on a rack. Hit that like button, please. Let's get to a rack. I would like to see 1,000 people in the stream right now. I fell off. He was streaming. We're so close. I know it's here. Curry slide. Man, he's been going crazy. I can't believe I missed this much stuff. Because I'm usually right on top. And I made a video about it. Here we go. It should be coming up right here. Not gonna lie, I didn't even read this. Yeah, clothing. I know he sent it out. Well, I don't want to dig. Here we go. 24/7 stage and next gen. Bam. What about you, Bengal? What's good? I'm so hyped, City. I'm hyped too. New members. Hey, new members. Appreciate the new members. I gotta see if I could pull up my notifications. I'm missing some stuff here. See if I could pull up these notifications if anybody's joined as a member. I could shout out the followers right now. I'll shout out all followers. Andrew, appreciate the sub. Reezy, appreciate the follow. Rick, appreciate the sub. Bubsy with the follow. Priceless 2K with the sub. Notifies out there. Yo Clocks. Victor Toso, appreciate the sub. Drip. A's hitters or Az's hitters. Fitty ladies, appreciate y'all. D-Jan, appreciate all the subs and the follows, man. It's super dope. 983, we are 17 people, 17 viewers away from 1,000 people in the stream. I love it, man. I love to see it. Imagine flying to New Zealand. Who was it that said that? Who wasn't that mentioned flying to New Zealand? So we got 24/7 stage. I want to make sure I stay on 2K Intel just in case he drops some more information. Can we all agree 2K20, 2K21? Yeah, what do you guys think? I know a lot of people might. I'm going to be balling in Crocs as well. I know a lot of you guys are like, I love 21. I think a lot of the new players are like, I love 21. A lot of the players that never played 2K before are like, I don't want to leave 21. Or a lot of people that weren't good in previous versions of 2K may have loved 21. Yo, bro, do you know where the face scan app is? I don't think it's out, Mr. Wessels. I don't think it's out yet. I haven't looked it up, but someone else did ask about it, and I'm gonna check into it tonight for sure, because I usually make a face scan video. All City, what's up, man? What up, Kool-Aid? Did you peer the? I peeped the sound effects. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. We were talking about sound effects. Now, when you have a perfect release, let me put it on. Let me get off the 2K tracker, the news tracker. When you have a perfect release now, there's a sound attached to it. So from what we've seen in the gameplay, the dude greened the shot, and you heard like a flame igniting. And I think you're gonna have the ability to change these sound effects. And I also believe that some of these sound effects are gonna be like rewards in your seasons, because they did already confirm that you're gonna have green animations in seasons. So you level up you get to a particular level, and one of your rewards would be a green animation. So I think they're gonna do like player indicators, sound effects, and also green animations as rewards in your seasons. I could see them doing that really easy. 1,022 people in the chat. I'm saying milestones, man. Go crazy. Somebody tell somebody to tell somebody, man. Oh, City, there's a horse sound you can choose. There's no horse sound. That's Big Cat. Where'd you get that from? Imagine. I could see them doing something like that. Is current gen the move? I don't want to say. Listen, but we was talking about this last night. Let's bust it down right quick, because we were talking about this last night. And mind you, we had Power DF, Uncle Demi, Boogie was in there, King Superior, BrutalSim on the scene, Wicked and Mean was in there, One Red Mike. We were in my Twitter space. So if you guys would like to join our Twitter space sometime, we do Twitter spaces. And it's been lit. So we were talking about it, current gen or next gen. And we were talking about, from a content creator's perspective, a lot of people are gonna wanna promote current gen, because there's some people's livelihood. You feel what I'm saying? So they're gonna want to say, I'm grinding current gen because a huge portion of the player base is on current gen. It's just fact. And then when we, a lot of content creators for 21 lost a lot of viewership for like making content for 21. It suffered tremendously. I think the game being bad hurt content creators even more, but the player base wasn't nearly as large as current gen. So I think that's a huge reason why some content creators are like, well, I'm grinding current gen. So keep that in mind when you're making your opinion. I personally believe that both games have hella potential. I'm a little worried. I will say this, as we were talking in this Twitter space earlier, I will say this. it's a little worrisome, and BrutalSim brought this up, that the development cycle for 2K22 was shorter this year. So it's possible, there's a possibility there that current, like, next gen may not got it. Like, they may just not have it. It's possible, y'all. There was a shorter development cycle. We seen what 2K could come up with, a full development cycle, let alone a shorter development cycle. So a little worrisome there, but always a fan of your content. Appreciate you, Gooch. Appreciate that, man. Thanks so much, man. I love everybody who's watching. 1,000 people in the chat. 21 was not a good game. I think that's a huge reason why 21 next gen was a low view. Yeah, I get it. To be honest, there's content. The content was dry. Well, there was a lot of people. The game is hard to make content for a game that you don't like. Made in Gaming, appreciate the likes. You said last year, bro. 2K21 was a beta. That's how it feels. There's a horse sound. So a lot of people saying there's a horse of, did somebody release this that we don't know about? Do we need to go somewhere to find it? We do have the news tracker ready to roll. So you guys let me know. Thanks, honey. Thanks. You see this? 1,000 people in the chat.
I did.
What did you do?
It's not good. Oh man, get that.
I got it. I'll drink it. Thank you, honey. So yeah, they talking about one of the streams from last night. Someone was shooting and the green release was a horse sound. Look at this. Like, what? 2K putting horse sounds in the game. My guy real on the stream. It is what it is, man. They saying, so there's a horse sound. It was leaked. Look at 2K Intel. All right. I know he mentioned different sounds, but I didn't hear nobody say horse sounds. My guy drinking smoothies, healthy kick, yeah. All City, look up. All right, thank you, Jay Murphy. We'll check into it, man. If I believe y'all, man, I believe y'all. If y'all saying it's horse sounds, I believe y'all. But it's just like, I guess, what do y'all think about having horse sounds? What do we really? I could see them putting like a pig sound or something. Yeah, the YouTube chat might need to go on slow-mo. I've never put the YouTube chat. I never had to put the YouTube chat on slow-mo. I might could put it on. I heard they had some new thing. I'm gonna pull it up now. Them subs are rolling in as well. We're gonna acknowledge everybody who's followed and subbed in just a second. It's been going crazy. 1,016 in the stream. Let's go into this live stream and see what they talk. See what I can do here. Megan Thee Stallion looks like. Oh man, that's wild. I'm on the YouTube chat now, so I could see some of the stuff here. Let me see what I could do here. But yeah, man, just a ton of new stuff. I don't know if you guys prefer current gen or next gen. What are you guys playing? Like, which copy did you buy? Do you think you're gonna get a next gen console to play? Do they got? Oh man, show your support. But we just keep it going. Even though the chat is going crazy. Here we go. Don't forget to clip. You guys got the clip option on the live stream as well. And how many likes we got in here? 332 likes on the live stream. Oh my god. What do y'all want? Are y'all interested in the new courtside report for MyNBA? Because they were talking about like 4 new. I could bring up the news tracker right quick. I bought a Legend Edition. All right. Any news on? Oh my god, that is wild. I'm just gonna have to keep this going. So peep this, y'all. I don't know if y'all interested. I want to just cover it because I know a lot of people aren't covering it. And if you're like me, you spent. Let me get out the news tracker right quick. If you're like me, you spent a lot of the years playing only Park, Rec, or Pro-Am. And we kind of base our judgment of the game on those 3 modes for the most part. And I've done that for years. So at the end of 21, being that it was so bad, I ended up trying MyTEAM. And I know a lot of you guys play MyTEAM. I'm not knocking. I know a lot of y'all play MyTEAM. But what I am saying is that I just gave a new mode a chance for the first time. And I know it's a popular mode. I'm a lame for not even trying it before. But I gave it a chance for the first time. And oh my God, I thought it was amazing. And I can't grind it because we're at the end. I did this maybe about 3 weeks ago, something like that. I can't grind it because we're at the end of 2K21. So all I'm saying is, like, have you guys tried the MyNBA joint? Because it might be dope. MyTEAM was dope to me trying it for the first time. You're my career head. You need a pro-am team. So, you know, interesting stuff. Maybe the MyNBA. So I'll just talk about it for a second so we could kind of see what they're introducing. They're introducing something new called MyStaff. And you're gonna have like additional attributes. It says new attributes, more than double the staff badges and a slew of new roles. They are introducing where you're gonna have to now manage the front office, the coaching, and there's gonna be multiple coaches now, from your doctor to your big man coach to your like post D coach and your perimeter defense coach. And then you're gonna have to manage like scouting. There's a lot going on in here, something I've never gotten into. I've never gotten into this, but it sounds interesting as I was reading it, and I thought you guys may want to consider giving it a try. If there's gonna be a lot to experience in 2K22. I know there's probably, if you're a park player, there's probably like one of the last things you want to read about, but I thought I'd just give you guys a show of, you know, so you can get an idea and maybe give a new mode a new shot. Dropped hundreds into it last year. I can't play MyTEAM, so is that addictive? Well, we spoke to BrutalSim last night, and I haven't got an update on BrutalSim yet, but we did speak to him last night, and he said that YouTube is working to get his channel back. So hopefully everybody could still show the support for Brute, and hopefully he gets his channel back. Offline franchise, go hard if you like. Offline franchise, go hard if you like real NBA basketball. There you go, Kool-Aid the Great. See, some people try different modes, man. New follow from Ez Prince or Easy Prince. I said Easy ZZ Prince. What do you think of the city compared to the cruise ship? The cruise ship looks dope. I ain't even gonna front. I could see it getting old really quick, but the cruise ship looks dope. I think the city, remember, the city's gonna be more condensed this year. I think they're gonna do the quest really well. I think, man, I gotta tell y'all, man, I really don't have a preference right now. I'm excited about both games. I'm hoping that both games are bringing it. I do want to get that penthouse. I don't know if you guys saw. You know they showed the penthouse, right? You guys know they showed the penthouse. So yeah, the cruise ship is fire, but that penthouse sounds dope. You're gonna have a pool table, and I don't know if you're gonna be able to play pool, but there's gonna be a bunch of side quests and all this stuff. And it's not just like last year where you had those warehouse challenges. These side quests are gonna reset. Keep in mind, y'all, keep this in mind as well. Depending on your gameplay, like on your actual gameplay, there may be additional like quests. So if you do something in particular during a pro-am game, you may get another NPC with a quest for you. So I thought that was pretty dope. And things are going to change from week to week. So I think those are pretty dope ideas that they've incorporated. And it's just like, it's awesome to see. You know, it's awesome to see that they're trying to keep the content fresh for us. Can you show the penthouse? It's in the trailer, yeah. Maybe we could go to 2K22. I could show the penthouse. I can show the penthouse. Let me see if I could pull it up. I don't know if it's a good idea to pull up. I don't think it's a good idea to pull up their channel and show it from there. Oh, matter of fact, I got it saved. I could show it. I got it saved. Here we go. Let me see here. Current gen downloads NBA 2K22 the city. Let me see here. Yeah, I got it saved here. We could go through it again, man. I'm gonna pull up the I'll pull it up right now. We're going to the news tracker. I'll pull up the display capture, put the window capture down. We got the display capture here. So we got the city here, right? And we could go through and break down the where they show the penthouse, and we could break down because I saw that they had like a pool table in there. So those are your shops. I don't know if you guys saw the shops. You got New Era, New Balance, Puma, Converse, Jordan, and Nike. And there's an open air mall. And I know people are like, well, there was a mall. It's an open air mall. So they just try to, it's just a space with a bunch of stores, just so you know. It looks pretty dope, but I want to show you guys the penthouse. So, and I'll show you guys that that's exactly where it's at. So that's going to be your Knights court. It looks like this is your Knights court here. It has a little theme around it, which is pretty dope. I know a lot of people miss these little details. Hopefully my joint is good. And I want to show you guys the penthouse in just a minute. So that's the night courts. And you could take selfies now. So you're going to have like your camera. You could take selfies. So I think they're going to give you like a camera action. And that's why they kind of showed that there. They did mention that you're going to be able to take selfies. So I think you're going to be able to actually look around with your camera. We're going to see what happens with that, how they incorporate that. They did mention something along those lines about taking selfies. There we go. There goes your penthouse. So you can see here that it says Crysdale Apartments. So this is where you're going to start out at. And I think you're going to start on a lower floor. Hey, what up, Tanner? What's good, man? So I think you're going to start on a lower floor here. And then you're going to work your way up. And I'm going to show you how they lead you into the penthouse. They show you that everything is lived in right here. So each floor is lived in. And then you move on up. And you probably get better stuff as you move up. And then they go into your your house there, and they're gonna show the penthouse really soon here. Let me go through it slow here, because it shows them when like they're partying. Or hopefully I didn't miss it yet. I don't think I missed it yet. That's your runway stuff that they were talking about. You're gonna be in your runway, and I want to show that it is the penthouse, because we know that's your player hub, but I want to show you where it shows the penthouse when they're celebrating. And you have, it's like a duplex. There we go. So there's the image of, I'm pretty sure this is the image of your penthouse. Now I'm going to help you guys understand why I feel this. You see this image, you see this right here? It says social media. I don't know if you guys see it yet. It says social media right here. That's the same thing, and to show you that it's different. So this is at 124. Okay, so we're gonna go back, and this is the other image where they show like it's the same. It's another TV here, but it's it's different. So they show there's your MyPlayer here. He's on his computer, and they show the social thing on this thing. But then we go back. I think it was a 30. Why is it not moving? But we'll go back and show the penthouse again. I'll just find it. It's the same joint. And then boom, they show the glimpse of the penthouse. And now you have multiple floors, and you got your pool table right here. I thought it was a reflection, but it's actually glass you can see through. I thought it was a reflection of the staircase. But you got your pool table here, and everybody's celebrating here. So that must be like when you get into your penthouse and you got an elevator. You feel what I'm saying? So they try to show that your elevator go right into your penthouse. So I thought that was pretty dope. I didn't want to break out too much. I don't know if you guys wanted to see something else from there. I'm Chris from 2K. We can confirm that there will be 2 takeovers on current gen and next gen. Hope you enjoy too. Appreciate it, Chris 2K Dev. Appreciate you so much. Chris from 2K, 2 takeovers. I don't know how official that comment was, but it is what it is. I want to go back in. I don't want to leave back up too long. We'll go back in there. I can't wait for 2K22. Appreciate all the subs, man. Is it time to acknowledge the subs, man? You guys, what up, Mills? You guys want to acknowledge these subs here for a second? Kaz, what up? Splash King, Size, Miles, Ayo, Kumo, Ray Dollars, Label, Drippy. Appreciate the subs, man. Thank you so much. Red Eye, thank you for the follow on Twitch. RDTVG, Free Zach, Sammy the man, appreciate the follow. Ray Daniel, appreciate the sub. Broderick Coley, you guys are going crazy, man. There's a bunch of people on here. Chris, LD2K, that would be amazing if LD2K is like somebody that I respect the way he conducts himself, so I would love to see him in the stream. What up, Bless? Was good? Oh man, the stream is going. Welcome to the new Mo is out there. What's good, Mo? What up, Yurt? Reggie Hayes. Man, it just keeps, with each passing day, we've been trying new things. Like we tried the Twitter Spaces, and let me go into here. Let me go into the talk because I know we tried the Twitter Spaces for the first time. The first one was a huge hit. Got Stunner Man on there and a bunch of other people on there. And then yesterday was even bigger. When we got BrutalSim on there, and One Red Mike, and Uncle Demi, and Power DF, and oh my God, Lions, Tigers, and Bears. So it's just crazy out here, man. Every day just feels great, man. We're getting bigger and better. So it's all been amazing, man. Shout out to God. Appreciate you making life what it is. Yeah, man, we can't forget to count our blessings, man. Appreciate all the subs, appreciate all the follows. I wonder if they ever gonna add female players to the game. Facts. What do you think? Like, should they be female MyPlayers going around the city? I personally believe it should have been done already. That's my personal belief. It should have happened. It should have been done already. This was a perfect year to incorporate it, but for some reason they keep separating women. And do you think it's because the community is like a large portion of the community is toxic, that they're gonna have people doing some wild stuff, or are they just not giving due respect to female players to somehow, I don't know, be with the male players in the city? I don't know. I'm only okay with it if they aren't nerfed. Maybe that's what it is. That could be it. I feel the same way. If they introduce female players, there shouldn't be any difference. It's just like having a skin. Like you purchase a skin on a different game. That's all it should be. You purchase a skin and your female player is going to be dunking like LeBron out there. So, you know, I think that's what should happen. Or Ja Morant. Are there levels on current gen? Yeah, there's levels on current gen as well. Appreciate the follow, Nuke Whale and PS4. Joe got it, Bevo Lade got more than Joe got it. Was good, man. But they would have to give them skills like the men. Yeah, you're right, Jesse. I feel the same way. Just like Mamba said, they have to make sure that they don't nerf the female MyPlayers. That's why I don't understand why it's such a big deal when it could just easily be a skin. Just the way in which you change the skin tone, it could easily be just something that, you know, you add on. It'd be the same thing. I don't get what's the difficulty. Any word on Gym Rat? I'm curious. I'm hella curious about Gym Rat. I personally think, although I haven't heard anything about the Gym Rat badge, we know the training facility is gonna be there, so you're gonna have workouts. I don't know what type of workouts just yet, but the Gym Rat badge, is that going to be something that's offered to you? Is that going to be one of the, I personally think they're going to make it one of the grand prizes for like the level 40, maybe like the third or fourth season. No, it's going to be the third season. I think it'll be the third season. Maybe not I don't know, because you don't have, I was thinking Legend. So I think it'd be a third or fourth season that they offer you Gym Rat badge. And after you complete 4 seasons, then you hit Legend. But Legend is not going to be your in the seasons is not going to be a grand prize, because you don't have to hit legend in 4 seasons consecutively. So somebody may skip season 4 and hit legend on season 5. Yo, bro, do you know anything about the builds on current gen other than the pies? I haven't heard anything about the builds on current gen other than the pies just yet, them incorporating or adding 4 new pie charts. I hope not. It helps a lot when it comes to making more unique builds. AllCity, is there going to be a face scan? Yeah, so a lot of people asking about the face scan. I'm sorry I haven't checked into it yet. I have been dropping a ton of videos and a ton of news on YouTube Shorts and TikTok. But I did forget about the face scan, so I appreciate you guys reminding me. I will look into it as soon as we end this stream. I'll look into the face scan because I normally make a face scan video at the beginning of every year. So I'll definitely drop the video. I'll definitely keep you guys posted on that. I might consider just doing a TikTok this year on the face scan. So be on the lookout for TikTok. Head on over to TikTok, type !TikTok to bring up the link, or go to AllCityLiveTV on TikTok, and I'll definitely keep you guys up to date. Jim Red has been there since forever, normally in the season. Hey, thank you. Coming from TikTok. Appreciate you. I love the TikTok community. I mean, man, you guys are really awesome, man. There's fairly no toxicity. Show so much love and support. It's just been awesome. I like the W online because it goes straight to the games. I've never tried W online. I will give it a shot this year, though, for sure. +4, 95 to 99. There's a huge question. Like, in current gen, you're going to have to grind to 99. So there's going to be +4, 95 to 99. In next gen, you can get to 99. It ain't no right off rip. You can get to 99. So it's going to be like really different on next gen. You don't have to worry about the grind from 95 to 99. And on next gen, you will keep your 99. There's no dropping. But I think I'm almost certain on current gen, being that they still have the 95 to 99 system, you still drop your 99, just like we're used to the last, a couple years. You're not playing the W? Hey, appreciate the follow streams. Thank you so much. TikTok banned my videos. Why? What were you putting on there that they ban your videos? Apparently there are 16 decks. Yeah, so what is this? Like it's a sailing skyscraper. I grew up in a 14-story building, so I know what. Imagine like how you got 16 decks. What in the world? What cruise ship is that? Clutch, thanks for the info. You got a Zell, no problem, man. Appreciate you joining. Man, when can we play? I hear a lot of people are gonna be able to play tonight. For us, like, we'll be able to live stream tomorrow night at midnight. So it's gonna be released at midnight Eastern, September 10th, and that's gonna be midnight East. That's gonna be midnight for everybody else. So like in your local time zone in North America. And then the people in like New Zealand and maybe even Australia, if I'm not mistaken, they get to play it, I think, tonight at midnight. I think it opens up for them. I'm not 100% sure. We could put it up. We could put it up exactly so I'm not missing anything here. Let's go into my TikTok. I'll just go bring up my TikTok and let 2K tell you exactly what it is. So there's no confusion here. Time zones. If you change your time zone, here we go. For North America, NBA 2K22 will be available to play at midnight Eastern on September 10th. For everyone else, it's midnight on September 10th in your local time zone. So this is for everyone else. Like other places, our midnight at our midnight Eastern, September 10th, is midnight for their local time zone. And then for New Zealand, they get an opportunity to play first. And that's what the 2K Reddit put out. So in case there was any confusion. So will you get banned if you change your location? I hear there's other complications. I don't know if you'll get banned, but I hear you'll have other complications like with VC. Like if you're on PlayStation, you're gonna have to create a new account to do it, and you may have problems with your VC and lose your VC. You won't be able to bring it back in. I hear on Xbox they're saying that it's a lot easier. You could just do it really easy because you don't have to create an account. You just change your zone and you'll be able to get it done. At least that's what they're saying. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah, see, Favis said it is easy on Xbox. Yeah, you have it right. It's midnight. Appreciate you, Ramel. Thank you so much. Timo, I think New Zealand could play tonight, but they are saying, hey, keep in mind, they are saying there's rumors that New Zealand has been pushed back to the 17th. There's rumors, so. I appreciate the follow, Julius. 2,190. Man, that's so amazing. Keith Blue. Yeah. Keith Blue said, I thought if you pre-order, you get to play the game early. They didn't do no early release for players this year. So you definitely stay connected with us if you want to keep up to date with information like that. But yeah, no pre-order for anybody this year. Unfortunately, we're used to pre-ordering and playing the game, what, like 4 days early? But that wasn't the case this year, so. City ready for I'm definitely ready for the midnight release party. I'm gonna be live streaming maybe an hour before midnight so we could create some dialogue and find out how we're gonna what you guys want to see first. I know I want to go into the player builder, but I would like to explore the city right quick. I'm gonna start up on next gen. Maybe we'll have both ready and just switch between both. Like maybe we'll do a tour on current gen, a tour on next gen, and then go to the player builder for next gen, then go to the player builder. And that might be how I set it up. That might very well be how I set it up for tomorrow night's live stream. And I think we're gonna start maybe around 10 p.m. or 11 p.m. I'll probably start a Twitter space early, maybe around 8 p.m. I'll start a Twitter space, but go check me out on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter because I'll probably start a Twitter. No telling who's gonna be in there tomorrow, but I'll probably start a Twitter space, and I'll send out a tweet with a schedule on it. I'll just have a scheduled Twitter space so you guys get the notification. Is there still high school and college in my career? They did mention the G League and they mentioned college. I didn't. Yeah, so those are the two things that they mentioned. Last year and the year before, I was playing early. It's so easy on Xbox. Yeah, I would love. I don't think they haven't mentioned Gym Rat. Whoever meant Enrique. I think it was Enrique. What up, Enrique? Blizz. Yeah, Blizz. They didn't mention the Gym Rat badge just yet, but I imagine it's gonna be tied into one of your seasons as a grand prize. 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's not 8. It's 8 a.m. that the servers. You're mistaken. It's not 8 a.m. It's 8 a.m. that the servers go live. The game is not available for you to play if you're on the East. On the 9th is when the servers go live at 8 a.m. But if you're on the East, you're not playing the game at 8 a.m. even though the servers are live. It's just that some people have it it's midnight for some people, and they'll be able to have the game released for them. So that's what it is. 8 in the a.m. if you are in New Zealand time zone, right? I like your. There you go. That's what they're trying to say. If you put a time zone for 8 a.m., then you could, like if you change your time zone to New Zealand, then you'll be playing when the servers go live at 8 a.m. on the 9th. Maybe that's what it is, or it's not midnight. I pre-ordered the standard edition. Is there any way I can get the cross-gen now? I don't know. You have to contact PlayStation for that. You pre-ordered the standard edition, and yeah, you're trying to get into Yeah, I'm not sure. Do current gen and next generation players transfer? They do not. They will not be transferring this year. No, you need a New Zealand account. Is there an only way matchmaking park for next gen? I'm not exactly sure if there's only matchmaking for next gen. I'm not sure. $2 from Fifth Hawk. Is there a pure lockdown build this year? There might be a pure lockdown build this year. We got to see. They didn't mention it, but they might very well be, considering how much effort they put into defense. I appreciate the super chat. To play early, you need a New Zealand. What up, Jake? Appreciate you coming through. I got the 75th anniversary edition. Just cancel it. Yeah, you might could just cancel the pre-order and then reorder, right? You might could just cancel the pre-order. I got the cross-gen bundle, in case you guys are wondering. I got the cross-gen bundle. Now on time zones, if you change your Xbox location, you'll be in New Zealand, Oceanic servers. So yes, you'll be able to play. If you play online, maybe laggy. Ooh, interesting. There you go. High win percentage just put it out. Yeah, it drops midnight. Yeah, there's new hairstyles confirmed. That go check my TikTok. Yeah, if you want to stay up to date, !TikTok, or go to TikTok and go check it out. Hairstyles are confirmed. I put it out there. I can check it out. I can see them. The only way for you to have cross-gen, I don't know, maybe you're thinking of somebody named Jennifer, but it was $100, 75 new hairstyles on current gen. I'm not sure about current gen. I'm not 100% sure about current gen. We've only seen for next gen. Some people are saying that there is damn, I missed that comment. Any word on changes to rec? Man, I would love to see rec changes, Jet Life. I would really love to see rec changes, but we haven't got any word on it. In fact, in current gen, we did see, we could pull it up right quick. I think it was on this one. Let me go on to the next one, because I know he had it here. There we go. Let me just pull it up. You guys can see for yourself. The rec center, at least they had the same logo, which I was just like, oh, that's not a good look. I don't know if they're gonna do anything new with the rec center this year. I don't know. We're just gonna have to wait and see. But not a. Hey, appreciate it, Cordell. Thank you. Do you think the low shot overall will work this year? City ready for that yeah, I'm ready for the midnight release. Yeah. So I think that's all they showed. Oh no, they show some. But they had the same logo in the rec center. And that's pretty wild that they had the same logo. It has me a little worried that they didn't. We'll see what happens. I don't know if that's an indicator that we're gonna have the same exact type of rec center. I would like to see more jersey changes cycled. Hey, you got a Jet Life? No problem, man. 2,000. 2 more followers. What changes to rec would you like to see? Also, any updates? I haven't gotten any updates on Brute. Y'all go check him out at his second channel, Brute Reacts. We definitely want to show our love and support for Brute. His regular YouTube channel got hacked, and YouTube had to take it down because of what the hacker did with his channel. So he's uploading on his new channel, Brute Reacts. So you might want to check that out. I had songs produced with videos that on TikTok site. TikTok said twerk videos with nudity. Well, you know, they're trying to keep it clean. When current gen dropped, current gen drops the same time as next gen. So you're getting everything at the same time this year. There's gonna be a dunk meter. Yeah, there's gonna be a dunk meter, but it's aggressive dunk. It's called an aggressive skill dunk meter. And it's not that every single time you go up, you're gonna have a meter. It's not like a jump shot or anything like that. You cannot turn off the aggressive skill dunk meter, but the way in which you activate it is by hitting down on your right analog stick and holding R2, and then that'll activate your aggressive skill dunk meter. But you can still dunk with left, right, up, and the square button without activating the aggressive dunk meter. So keep that in mind. Aggressive dunk meter is exactly what it says. You want to use it when you're trying to catch a body out there. If you're trying to catch a body, you're going to use your aggressive skill dunk meter. If you're not going for an aggressive dunk, then you're less likely to catch a contact dunk. And Mike Wayne confirmed is really rare. But your posterizer badge will help you get contact dunks if you're going to be using left, right, up, and square. So, oh man, next gen looking nice. Does current gen have a dunk meter? I'm not sure. They didn't mention it for current gen. I'm not exactly this. They're being so vague with the news for current gen. I don't know why we didn't get a core side report for current gen. I was hoping that we would have gotten, excuse me, something today, but we didn't get anything. 2K support is down to, yep, is down to 2K support is not down. Yeah. Let me make that clear. 2K support is not down. Unless you're confirming that it's down, some like they just sent out something that's down, but they just sent out this message here. They said, hey folks, our chat services will be shutting down at 12 a.m. Pacific Standard Time for several days. During this time, you will not be able to request a chat, but you can still submit a ticket with us here. And you just click the link. So it's not that, from what they're saying here, the chat services are down because they're not going to be accepting all you guys' complaints via chat. So they're going on vacay, bro. They're not even trying to hear y'all. They don't want nothing to do with all y'all complaints about blue screens, error codes, and not being able to join your friends. Yeah, that's what it's looking like. Only next gen gets the dunk and alley-oop meter. All right, cool. Appreciate you, Maiden Gaming. Only next gen gets the dunk and alley-oop meter. Ticket system is trash. Well, I gotta say, I have put in a ticket before. It didn't seem too bad. I know maybe for some people it is. 9, 10, 21. They got all employees going to people who leaked houses. They going to everybody's house. Ayo, Cap, appreciate you. Ray Daniel, Ray Dollars. Appreciate the subs, man. Label, Drippy G. I'm gonna go through the list real quick. Shout out to everybody. Red Eye Knight, Free Zach. Is my joint? No, my joint is not updated. I gotta go up. Mr. Trick. We're gonna refresh it and go up. And give Louis Serrano, what's good? Do you know if they fixed the mid-range fade? They have fixed the mid-range fade animations, and you guys should be hitting a lot more mid-range shots. Levon, Mr. Trick, my name Jeff. Duran, Brody, appreciate you guys subscribing. Thank you so much. Dash, Dino, appreciate the follow. Ty, Blue Don't Lose, appreciate the sub. Moody, Love Choice, the great Nas, appreciate all of y'all, man. Thank you so much. All current gen gamers are going to look the same. They just added something new to something old. Ad Illis, appreciate you, man. JPZ, current gen get new hairstyles. So they confirmed it. What is the news on current gen, if you don't mind me asking? They haven't given us much news on current gen. All we got is, we got some like video which they show here. There's the deck here. There's the newest information on current gen, but they're not giving out much. Oh man. NBA 2K22 drops at 12 a.m. Eastern time. Yeah. Yo, City, down to give your barber a shout out. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Yeah. He's one of my favorite YouTubers. Appreciate that, Jake. Thank you so much. So that's what we got. We just keep this thing going. Do you know what current gen hairstyles are getting added? Well, I'm not exactly sure of the current gen hairstyles added, but they did show some next gen hairstyles and they look pretty amazing. I don't know if they're gonna incorporate the same thing in current gen. We're not sure yet. Appreciate the follow, Jankles. 12 a.m. Yeah, tomorrow night, man. We're gonna be live right here. We're gonna be live here at around 10 or 11 p.m. I'll definitely keep you guys posted, but if you're in Discord, I recommend you guys join Discord if you really want to stay connected. But we'll go live maybe around 10 or 11 p.m. and then figure out how we're gonna set up our live stream, what we'll go into first, see what you guys want to see first. And a lot of you guys are gonna have it already, so you're gonna be doing your own thing. But if you just want to vibe out with us, you know, we be on some cool vibes, just some chill vibes. You could come on through to the live stream and just vibe out as we experience it. And you guys could share your experience with me, and I could share my experience with you. It's dope. Well, City, what are the top 3 things you're looking forward to in NBA 2K22? I imagine the hairstyles are the same for both. I could see that too. Top 3 things that I want to see is balance. Balance between offense and defense. I want to see they have addressed the idea, which, you know, I think is a huge factor in your shot speed being affected by fatigue. So that's so huge that I'm thinking that that's going to address one of my main concerns and help with game balance. I want to see diversity in builds. I don't want to play the same builds. And more so than anything, I want to see them get rid of canned animations. If I was to pick top 3, that's what I want for NBA 2K22. Build diversity, game balance between offense and defense. And, you know, I think those things are like priority. It's like priority. If they get those things right, we're going to have a much better experience out there. So the studio and fashion show is not encouraging. Well, encouraging is, they say, is going to have side quests, but no, it's for the city. So from what I'm hearing, encouraging is going to have side quests and things like that, but it's not going to be as in-depth as next gen. He hasn't mentioned the content. What up, Rafa? What's good, man? He hasn't mentioned the contact dunk requirements. Yeah, I know a lot of people are curious about the contact dunk requirements. The second that I get the information about contact dunk requirements, I will be putting out a video on TikTok. Almost any information that I get, I put out a video on TikTok. So, yeah. The second that we get there, I'm sure people will put it in our Discord as well. If you guys really want to stay up to date with info, join the Discord. Will attributes actually work how they should in 2K? That remains to be seen. You know, realistically, who really cares about rapping and fashion shows? There's gonna be a lot of you guys out there like to dance around in tight, shiny pants. So there's gonna be a lot of people that are caring about the rapping and fashion shows and doing the runway. You'll be surprised. There's gonna be. I seen all of y'all in 2K21. I seen y'all. Y'all was out there in your shiny pants. So I know a lot of you guys gonna be out there in 2K22 on the runway. So you don't even try to cap. I know y'all be out there happy on the runway, doing circles. I'm going for that XP. They sure do. He said they sure do. You're gonna be a rapper? All right, you're gonna be a rapper. I get it, man. It's just, maybe it's just something different to do. It's something different to do. It looks like they're taking away the idea that you guys have to. If you're gonna spend your life on the game, they're giving you different options. Before, we spent our life on the game, but we just played on the same court in the same neighborhood, day in, day out. We did that for the whole year. Now they're giving us different options, but maybe we can invest in. Maybe Legend is not gonna be something that everybody wants to strive for, type of thing. So maybe they're just changing things up. What do you think about the chat service going down? It's scary, Chris. It's scary to think that, you know, 2K is like, yo, get rid of a whole. You would think they would send out a message saying, we're adding more staff to our chat service so that way we can make sure we address all of you guys' issues. They actually sent out is wild because that's what a big company would normally do. They actually send out a tweet saying they're getting 2K support is getting rid of the chat service for the next several days. They ain't trying to hear y'all. I really want to see the dunk creator. I'm curious about the dunk creator as well, man. That dunk creator is gonna be dope. And they did say Stunner Man mentioned that the dunk creator is similar to how you create a shot. So I'm really looking forward to that. Because they know there will be issues. 5 hours to 2K22. Exciting times. Exciting times. They did the opposite. They did the opposite of what they should have done, basically, because you imagine a big company knowing that they're going to get an influx of calls for service would increase the staff to make sure that the consumer or the customer is good. But they said, nah, we already sold the copies. What we need to be here? We already sold out. Everybody done pre-order. You see how many NBA players we had tell you how to pre-order? They're like, we sold them copies already. Them joints done. We don't need to. We good. Go on vacay. You're on holiday. They started walking through the cubicles like, you're on holiday. You go on vacation. Like, just sending people home. To play in 5 hours, just change your server. It takes 2 minutes. I appreciate you for all your info and news on the big upcoming games. Yeah, very appreciate you, man. Thank you, Grabba. Thank you so much. Arsenio, is there any Rookieville? No Rookieville. Rookieville is canceled. There is no Rookieville this year, y'all. You don't got to worry about going into Rookieville. That was straight from the executive producer. He said they tried it out. It didn't work out like what they had intended, and they will not be bringing Rookieville back this year. In next gen, the way it works, and when you load up, at least from what they said, is you're gonna get a little cutscene, and then boom, you're right into the city, and you just decide where you want to go. Power forwards aren't OP. What do you feel might be the meta off the few clips you have seen? It's hard to describe, Sam Kid. It's hard to describe because we haven't really got a full glimpse of what defense looks in online gameplay. As far as offense goes, them dribbles look glitchy. But then you got to consider like this hidden factor that your shot speed is going to change with fatigue. So a lot of people are going to consider making smaller players ASAP. They're making these small players, right? So they could get a better three-point shot, more dribbling, and also get additional speed, and noticeable difference in speed. But if your stamina goes down, that doesn't allow you to finish, and you're shorter, and doesn't allow you to shoot or get open because your shot speed is going to be, if your shot speed is lowered with fatigue, then people are going to be able to contest, especially there's an increase in defense, perimeter defense. So this is why it's hard to say what's going to be the meta. It's just hard to say when we're factoring all this information. It's just like, how do you consider a meta right now? We'll have to see the gameplay. For instance, something that could change all of this, shot speed situation where dribbling and stuff like that leads to fatigue, and that'll in turn lead to slower shot speed. What if off dribble shots are not affected? What if you're dribbling out there, you have low stamina, but your shot speed doesn't change for off dribble shots, like leaning shots? That could change everything. That could make shot creators the most overpowered builds in the game. You know, we just got to get out there, because right now it's just all speculation. Yeah, I heard you'll be laggy. I heard you'll have a lot of latency if you're in the States, because you'll be playing on oceanic servers. At least that's what somebody said earlier. New Zealand. That's New Zealand. I'm pretty sure VC is going to be available on launch day. Yep, Ticino about to be back on top. I could see Ticino going crazy this year. I could see it, Mamba. I was thinking the same thing. I don't know how to change your time zone. I don't think you could take your... It depends where you're at, young homie. If you're on Xbox, you might be good. But I'm hearing PlayStation is going to have trouble bringing that player back. Get to my question. Good looks, bro. All good, all good. They rap. Appreciate you. It's 8 a.m. my time. It's a time check. All right, it's 6:36 my time. Ticino was streaming at like 8 a.m. or earlier last year. Yeah, Ticino has always gotten the game early and always killed it. There'd be like what 40,000 viewers in his stream. He would always kill it every year. Why does 2K suck? I think there's a lot of reasons. I think man, if people listed one reason why 2K sucks, I think post scorers have a possibility to be good this year. Like I said earlier, we had a huge Twitter space call yesterday with some heavy, like some larger content creators, and one of the content creators was saying that he didn't want to mention the who was his source, but he did say post scoring is gonna be good this year. It's gonna be like never before this year. So keep that in mind. That post scoring looks like you're gonna have those moves that make you move. They're gonna make it like Olajuwon-esque type of move. So hopefully that's the case. I would like to see something different in post scoring. I really would. Lockdown post scorers. Oh my god, nobody want to see that no more. Nobody want to see that again. I appreciate the follow. Nobody want to see that again. One reason is them taking different parks out the game after 17. Everybody gonna mess up their first build and waste their VC. I have no intentions of messing up my first build, but I could see that as a possibility. Post scorers, play shots, scoring machines, and lockdowns are finna go crazy. Yeah, I know it's sad, Rex. I hate it, but I have a feeling they'll reinstate his account and he'll be back to normal. Oh, what up, Hershey? What's good? Hershey's in New Zealand. Hershey's in Australia, right? Hershey's in Australia, I think. What up, Jay? What's good? Jay Music out there. Caribbean's about to be a post scorer. Scoring machines. What's going on, Cameron? 890 in the chat. Pose gang. What are your thoughts on boxing ring? So they had a boxing ring. I think it's probably going to be one of your workouts. I don't think it's anything major. I think it's just going to be one of your workouts as well. I know people are like, well, you can get in the boxing ring and fight a player. I don't think that's going to be the case. I'm making my build to match my play style. Facts. He's in Australia. All right, Hershey. Yeah, I'm from Australia. And it is Thursday already, so the game is out really soon for me. Nice. That's dope. How tall for post scorers? That remains to be seen. We'll get it. We'll know soon enough how tall you need to be, but you're gonna have to study those attributes. It looks like you're gonna have a lot of freedom this year, and you're gonna have some badges to help you with your post play. And I think those badges are going to be effective, at least from what they're saying, but we won't know 100% until we get our hands on the game. And we're looking at those attributes and seeing the size difference and where they're effective. And see if there's any exploits. They may be exploits. Don't forget the 2K20 post scorers. Boys were toxic, unstoppable, and it made no sense. But now we got to look forward to a tremendous increase in perimeter defense and interior defense. And it was as Mike Wang said, it was his top 5. It was on his top 5 list of upgrades. Was the defense, shot contest, things like that. So appreciate the follow. Tireless Defender seems like a must badge this year. New badges for my career. Um, oh yeah, they released a ton of new badges. It's in the course side report. I'm Australia and I pre-ordered. What you think about a 3-level scorer? I think a 2-way 3-level scorer would be amazing. I think a 3-level scorer will have a ton of opportunities this year, but I'm more so leaning towards defense because I know defense is going to be OP this year. So I want to create some type of defensive build. I'm not sure the position I'm going with, but I'm thinking of making a 6'5" player. So I have to see the stats first. But I'm thinking of something like a 6'5" something. 6'5" 2-way. I'm thinking of making a 6'5" 2-way shot creating, post scoring, lockdown, slashing, sharpshooter. What kind of smoothie was that? Some type of, I don't know what kind it was that my wife made, but it was kind of like yogurt, raspberry type of taste. The ring is for the new Jake Paul badge. Gives you more running, gives you more speed boosts. Yeah. You going to college or the G League? I don't know. It'll be interesting, man. It'll be interesting. I know a lot of these choices are going to affect what you receive as your game progresses. But it's a hard choice, and I don't know which one I'm going to choose yet. $4.99 from Walt Harris. Rest in peace for BrutalSim. Hope he bounces back. He'll definitely bounce back, man. Brutal strong. Appreciate that, Walt Harris. Thank you for the $4.99. Yeah, I know his channel got hacked, and he's definitely going to bounce back, man. He's strong-willed, strong-minded, and he got a good support system. So yeah, he'll definitely be back. Yes, sir, Chris. No problem, man. The 2-way slashing playmaker may be great again with the reported ease of shooting. Possible, but it might not be necessary. It's a reported ease of shooting, but these are on wide open shots. So we're going to see what it looks like, man. It's definitely a possibility. I would like to see something like that, but stretch post scorer. Any news on the takeover perks? We haven't got any news on the takeover perks just yet. And the second we do, we'll definitely drop it. What do you think NBA 2K22 next gen to current gen? Next gen to current gen, I don't, from what I've seen, so we've seen some gameplay for next gen. We see how current gen looks, and I gotta say I'm impressed by both, and I'm looking forward to playing both. I don't have a preference right now, although a lot of content creators are leaning towards current gen, or you're hearing a lot of people saying current gen. Just keep in mind that there's a larger player base on current gen, so it's in the content creator's best interest to say I'm gonna play current gen. I don't know which game is going to be better just yet. Both look amazing. Yes, seasons are for both consoles. Yep. Takeover perks sound awesome. Don't you agree? I think takeover perks sound awesome. It depends on how much or what they're going to, like how's it going to change the game? That's pretty much like what I'm curious about. With these additional perks, how do they change the game? Things become overpowered. Are they easier to get? You know, things like this. Do you think current gen gameplay would be similar? Yeah, it's going to be similar to next gen, but I was watching the Czar's last live stream, and he was saying that the movement as far as for dribbling is so much tighter because he's taking care of defense, right? So he's taking over defense for 2K22, and he was saying that he has to try to keep up, you know, being that he's taking over defense with all the different moves for the offense. And he was just explaining how offense just seems so much tighter and more fluid on next gen than current gen. So it's going to be similar. The dribble moves are going to be similar, but it looks like the responsiveness and the actual play is going to be a little different on next gen. How long do you think it'll take you to hit level 40? That remains to be seen, Blast God. A lot of people are curious as to how long. They did release images of the rewards you're going to have, but they didn't release the goal or the amount of XP that you need to get to a level. So we couldn't create an idea of how much XP is going to be needed to level up. And then furthermore, we don't know what how much XP they're going to offer us per game or per challenge. You know, still a lot to look forward to. 199 from A Dot. What do you think about stretch fours in 2K22? So they have there's a possibility that they might be good. Shooting is going to be a lot easier, and I think spot up shooting is going to be great. So yeah, I think a stretch four is going to be as good as his point guard is. That's what I could say. I don't think we're gonna see the stretches that we're used to, like unless shoot over those is actually super overpowered. But dribbling is gonna be different for taller players. One is, and as your stamina bar lowers, your shot timing or matter of fact, your shot speed is gonna slow down tremendously. So with that being said, I don't see stretches dribbling out there and trying to shoot over anybody. I think they're gonna have to be set for spot up shooting. I could be wrong, but I think stretches are gonna be set up for like spot up shooting. But when they spot up, they're gonna knock down. That's what I think is gonna happen. It was 150k XP. I really know how to grind crazy. I hope they reduce the bump steals. Yeah, they did mention that they reduced it, but they've mentioned that for years now. So Red Steel, appreciate it, man. Appreciate y'all. So how will stamina work in rec? You're gonna have to manage your stamina. Just like coming down the court, you can't be exerting energy. You can't you can't set up. Remember, Mike Wang said, depending on the dribble move will determine how much, like, it depends on the energy you exert. So you'll lose stamina with I guess more difficult type of dribble moves, or if you're holding R2, you probably lose stamina type of thing. So you know, as you're coming down the court, which is what I would do in every 2K, you just don't hold turbo. You don't hold turbo. You just walk down the court, go down nice and easy. You get to half court, set up your dribble moves, and then make a move. But you know, people are gonna have to be way more conscious on the amount of energy that they exert, and I think that's a good thing. Can we play the game? When can we play the game? It's gonna be midnight Eastern, yeah. Midnight September 10th at Eastern. So Brew called the Czar a simhead last night. Yeah, he did call the Czar a simhead last night. And I think the Czar would agree with that statement. From what I've seen, I think he would agree. Can't have 25 stamina this year, bots. Word, I don't see that happening this year. I don't know, G Money. We'll see. I don't know, small forward. I would love to be a small forward. I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind making a small forward build. I've tried making small forward builds, but 2K has been so hateful toward the small forward build. So, well, I got the cross-gen pure skills. I got the cross-gen digital bundle, and I'm gonna buy BC. So, I thought that was the best bet. What's new for builds in current gen? We don't know yet. We just know that they got 4 additional pie charts. So if I pre-ordered right now, how do I play early? Some people are saying you switch it to New Zealand, your time zone, but I'm not familiar with that stuff. What a big mix. What's good? Clutch TV, $9.99 from Clutch TV, bro. The way you show love to Brew gave me confidence. Hold on, I gotta get that comment up. Let's see if we can come up. I missed it here. All Clutch TV, I appreciate you coming through, man. Thank you so much for the $9.99 super chat. Much love, much respect, bro. The way you show love to Brew gave me confidence in this community. I'm an upcoming creator and I hate the negative vibes. I see it be killing my mood, but that was all love you show. God bless. Blessings to you too as well. All Clutch TV, I recommend you join our Discord. We have a great community in Discord. We do not tolerate nothing less than positive vibes. So if you had trouble finding a community with positive vibes, I recommend you join our Discord. We have a great community in there, highly supportive, and there's no toxicity. We don't accept any toxicity. So just type !Discord to join, and I appreciate you coming through and watching as well, man. It's all love for the Brew Squad and BrutalSim, because he showed us nothing but love. Even just when there was no reason to, he was just there, and there's still no reason to. And he was just, we were talking with Brute last night in our Twitter space. So, you know, he's just there. He's a man of the community. You gotta love him. You gotta love it. And we definitely appreciate Brew and the Brew Squad. Appreciate you, Trey. They need to bring back 6'8" small forwards with pro dribbles. They nerfed. It's gonna be different for it's gonna be different for larger players to dribble this year. So, and I think you guys are gonna take a heavier hit on your stamina. It's gonna make everything much more difficult from finishing to shooting. I guess the key factor for me is this leaning shot, and I'm wondering if that leaning, those leaners, off dribble shots, if your shot time is gonna be affected when you're fatigued. That's what I'm curious about. We already know standing shots, like still stop and pop type of shots, are going to be affected by like your fatigue. Your shot speed will be affected by fatigue, but we don't know if leaners are, and that could change the game and determine like what type of builds you can make, if you could create taller builds. Current gen look good, nice. If you switch time zones, you can play at 5 a.m. tomorrow. Yeah, you know what, I'll tell you something. Since I've been in the stream, I think I saw every single hour mentioned that you could play at. People are so mistaken. It is wildly ridiculous. It's so wild, so wild. People are like, yo, you could play at 6:45 tomorrow. You can play at 9:30 in the morning, 9:29. Like, man, I wonder what the other level rewards are. It's 8 a.m. Yeah, so you know, we have a bunch of New Zealand folks or people from Australia in our Discord server. So they're ready to play. I don't know if Hershey's in here. Maybe he can confirm why people wait a day. Appreciate it, Terrell Sampson. There you go. It's not easy to change it, all that stuff. There goes Hershey. You should just change your name to Hershey. I need fades patch from drop. I know a lot of people are gonna complain about those fades. I know a lot of people finna complain about those fades. They do every year. And unfortunately 2K does patch it every year, which is really unfortunate. I hope 2K sticks to their guns this year, drops the game, leave it alone. Unless something's absolutely broken, leave it alone. I don't want to hear minor complaints from people that are shooting while they're fatigued and they're missing their shot. Leave the game alone. Let people adjust. 2K community is known for adjusting. Let us adjust. I appreciate the 99 cents from Droopy. Appreciate you, man. What 3-point rating will we need to shoot consistent this year? We're not exactly sure, but I could say you're probably safe at anywhere. Like the lowest, you're probably, I wouldn't go below 80. I personally wouldn't go below 80, but I think people are going to be shooting below 80. Wide open shots, I say. They'll be able to hit wide open shots shooting a little below 80. But I personally wouldn't go below 80. I don't see myself making a build below 80. Let the game come out. It would be nice. You can't blame YouTubers. I mean, and furthermore, I don't think 2K really takes YouTuber complaints into consideration as much as they do go to Reddit and things like that, these forums and stuff like that. No more heat seeker, hot shot, special delivery, finna be OP. Y'all agree? I'm making a plate glass. Oh, interesting. We haven't heard about the plate glass. That's interesting. Definitely a contender out there. Dylan Edwards. So you're telling me that you find with people fading from 3-pointer with contested? No, you see, that's where you're mistaken. I'm saying that'll change the game. I am not fine with people fading from 3-point range unless they're open. They'll have to be open and have the ratings and badges to match to hit those shots. outside of that, there's going to be a different level of contest. And that's what I mean. If they make leaners to the point where you don't change shot speed off of fatigue, then that's going to be something that people are going to be concerned with. We're just going to have to see, because they're increasing the perimeter defense. So hopefully we should see some balance with that stuff, where like a good perimeter defender will limit the ability. And don't forget, we got the menace badge out there as well. So hopefully a good perimeter defender would limit opportunities to just shoot leaners left and right. See what happens. BPPG will be the best power forward build. What's the best gen to get? What's the best gen to get? Oh, you mean for a 2K? That's super important when we're going into the builder. Man, we have 852 people in the chat. I appreciate you guys so much. Man, you guys are really helping us grow leading into 2K22. Man, tomorrow is the big day. We're going to be starting our live stream maybe around 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. I hope you guys all have a safe and blessed rest of your night. Thank you so much for coming out. I love kicking it and vibing it with y'all. So I will catch y'all tomorrow. Y'all be easy.